Hello, Aquarius. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting March 31st, 2025. Aquarius, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. The deck that I'm using to deliver your messages, Aquarius, will be listed in the description box. We're going to just cleanse the energies, shuffle these cards up real good from doing Capricorn's messages, and we're going to see what's coming up for you. All right, so happy April Fools to all who celebrate April Fool's Day. Well, what is the energies for my water bearers? What's coming up for Aquarius? What's the potential energy for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, let's cut this deck here to see what's going on, what's coming up. And we're going to start off with the first card, of course, not reading reversals. Did I just turn this deck around? I sure did. All right, so we got the Three of Pentacles here. Three of Pentacles is a card of recognition, collaborating, working with others, whether or not it's in the workplace environment or something that you've done on your own outside of the environment, whether or not you collaborated with someone or not. This Three of Pentacles will still mean a small pay raise for some Aquarians this week, being introduced to somebody new. And also I assign workplace love affairs and attraction to the Three of Pentacles. Any types of recognition that may come to you may be coming to you on the 2nd, April 2nd, okay, that Wednesday, and that could be any form of monetary, money, thank you, congratulations, pat on the back, job well done, that type of energy. Up next now we have the Hermit. So some of you are going in the Hermit mode this week. And this is just temporary energy. If you do, it's a major arcana. The light that he holds, I'm sorry, is regarded by me as the light at the end of the tunnel. So just wanting to be by yourself, not necessarily isolate yourself, but just wanting to be by yourself. Maybe just to quiet your mind. Maybe you have something to think about. It could be, frivolous energy or serious energy. If it is serious or frivolous, you're going to come out of this energy here, um, with the answers that you sought. So, but I feel that it could be just, wanting to, detach your energy, catch up reading a book, any forms of meditation also comes underneath the energy of the Hermit. All right. So that is the major arcana of the Hermit, wanting to spend a quiet moment by yourself. Now you have the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers is showing up here. So any instance of energy in terms of interactions, connections with people throughout the week, this card always levels that energy out for you. So that means any romantic partnerships, any business partnerships, platonic friendships, family situations, everybody being on the same page, seeing eye to eye with one another. That's what the Lovers does. You're a part of this energy. It represents Gemini. And I just said that in the other videos, if you receive your card that represents you, in this case, it would be the Star card, it really makes the reading that much more impactful, okay? Beneficial towards you. So the Lovers is here. It could bring together all of those things that I just said: business partnerships, romantic partnerships, um, platonic friendships, and anything going on in the family. So yeah, when the Lovers is in your spread, you really should have a fantastic week in terms of your interactions with those people who are closest to you. All right, so following the major arcana of the Lovers, now we had the Four Pentacles. Four Pentacles here. Aquarius, you may be holding on tight to something that needs to be released and let go. For others, it still could be a small pay raise, just like the Three of Pentacles here. And then also, too, you may be saving up for something greater. The letting go or withholding of love and affection doesn't always apply, whether it's you doing it to someone else or someone doing it to you. Something other than that needs to be let up or released a little bit. Six of Wands here just represents victory and success. Either you're moving towards something that's positive, or that positive energy is about to move towards you. If you are the Aquarius that I'm reading for, it could be some sort of traveling involved for you this week. If you are, you're going to be safe to and from. Following the the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Damn. Stay focused, Troy. Temperance, major arcana. Temperance is here. So this is a card that always restores balance, restores peace, representing relationship. Unlike the Hermit, though, there's a moment of wanting to be by yourself, or wanting to be alone. This, however, is the energy that I read oftentimes where for some Aquarians, it could be a week of refocusing your energy back to yourself. Maybe the energy that you had put out towards family members, romantic partners, or friends. Not that it was excessive or anything like that, but maybe, and not even so much as an overextension of energy, but maybe you were always there for them. Now it's time for you to regroup and spend time for yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself. And this is the moment where some people get to know, um, could be loving themselves as well, learning to love yourself, knowing what your worth is, your value, what it means to you and what it means to the people that are closest to you. So also too, the character here could represent Mother Nature. So, we're already, and depending on what region you live in, entered into spring, and people like to get out when it's warm and stuff like that. So you could be just out and about enjoying the spring weather, God's beauty, and so forth. Okay, but the Temperance card also represents all forms of relationships. But I think the most important thing to grasp out of this Temperance energy is to look forward to either having some sort of restoration of balance brought back into your life. You refocusing, that balance might be you refocusing the energy back to yourself, as opposed to having to be extending that energy out to others. All right, so following the Temperance card, now we have the Nine of Brooms. This looks like the Nine of Brooms. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Nine of Brooms. Okay, so one of my busy bees here, and some of you are just going to, in spite of having to want to spend time by yourself, still can spend time by yourself, but you may find yourself being very busy, okay, doing things for yourself. For others, it could be doing things for those people that are closest to you. It might be for some Aquarians that I'm reading for work related matters. But the Nine of Wands comes in to assist you to complete, or to help you out along the way for those things that are on your schedule or not on your schedule. It's just energy. Hierophant is the major arcana that's up next underneath that Lovers. That might be a significant pairing or a message coming through here. This week here, you can just know that you're going to be spiritually watched over as well as spiritually protected. Underneath that Lovers, someone could definitely be getting married here this week. Also, there's some sort of involvement of source of teaching and learning, on the job training, training for a new job, or training for promotion. That always comes through with the Hierophant, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual upliftment, epiphanies. Pay attention to any synchronicities, angelic numbers that you see in a repetitive basis. Those are messages that are trying to grab your attention. So always pay attention to that stuff. All right. So that is the major arcana, the Hierophant. Up next here for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is some of you may be also too working hard, putting in the grind, trying to get those coins, possibly saving up for something greater, like the Four of Pentacles that it sits underneath. And then also, too, um, I think I said pay raise, but I was, lenient about throwing in a job offer. This is just you working hard, trying to get those coins this week, however you need to get them. And then the Seven of Pentacles too also represents there could be many options, Aquarius, that opens up to you in other areas of your life. So always be on the lookout for anything opportunistic here. All right, so the card up next here is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here is just a completion of some sort of energy that's ending for you, Aquarius. Something new is about to open up. Some Aquarians that I'm reading for, if it's not you, maybe somebody that you know, planning future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. If that is the case, letting you know, or you can let them know it's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always offers relief and recovery. Additional messages for you, Aquarius, for the week. We're going to open up with the Queen of Cups, Mother of all love. Basically, nurturing, caring. They're definitely supportive. Pay attention to all means of intuition this week. She's here to help guide you, so that if there's any actions or decisions to be made, that you're going to do the things that are going to be right for you. Female energy, so it could represent the female Aquarian that sees the video. Could be your mother, your sister, your auntie, your bestie. For the males, it could be your mother, your grandmother, your wife, your girlfriend, your bestie. Okay. You also could be the Aquarius that I'm reading for that works in the capacity of helping others, because that's what the Queen does. Very nurturing, very caring. Also, to the fact that the Queen of Cups is in your spread. We already have the Lovers, but the Lovers is a stronger emphasis. Um, the presence of her in your spread could indicate that you already, are receiving that emotional energy in terms of fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, benefits from family members, friends, romantic partners. Queen, like the Lovers, also too can formulate new romantic partnerships as well as platonic friendships. Up next here for your Aquarius, we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords here is just you trying to sort out some energy here. Some of you may just slightly feel like you're being pulled in different directions in terms of making decisions on a personal level, or if there's some sort of external stuff going on that might be just dealing with a couple of people, not too, you know, much for you to worry about, but also to the Five of Swords that in terms of what I read, um, you have to make sure that you're not allowing people, others, to play games with your head or mind games, playing your headspace. And then also to Aquarius, you may possess or own something that someone is envious of always. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Brooms. Seven of Brooms is the Seven of Wands. So any actions or decisions that you're about to undergo or undertake this week, whatever that energy may be, always follow through. Never, never, ever renege on what you're about to do, because this is a card that represents regrets. Stand your ground. And the wands here below him, or the brooms below him, are people who could be persuaders, helping to persuade you to change your mind about some sort of decision or action that you are about to follow through with or want to follow through with, right? All right, so Aquarius, this is what I have for you. It was pretty straightforward here. Not too bad. This is, me interpreting these messages here for you. Only take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Always come back to get more of these messages, Aquarius. Remain smiling. All will work out, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.